Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Bulls in this one. We're live from Portland, Oregon. Hometown fans are cheering for their Trailblazers. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now here's Williams. And here is Giddey. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Banton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Vucevic. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. And here's Vucevic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Here's Simons. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. Now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
Now here's Giddey. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with is defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Duncan.
Here's Simons. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simons. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And stolen by Williams. There's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
Now, here's Sharp. Still without a basket.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now baseline Jay.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Williams with the block. To the inside. Here's White. Pass to Vucevic. Count it. Good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Simons. Here's Sharp to stop the run. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Williams. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got his second bucket.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
On the wing, Levine. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Sharp. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
16.
It's all.
16.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now, here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player, and I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Out to Smith. Here's the three. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Williams with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And Portland making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here is Carter. Still yet to score. And Craig has it in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Floats it up for Walker. Rebound by Smith. Chicago trailing here. Carter on the wing. Craig sets a screen to the wing right side. Pass to Dosunmu. 5 to shoot. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Henderson. Smith with some nice D. Now, Craig. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. A shot by Carter. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. And now a three-point Bulls lead. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Now, here is Smith. He's got 7. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Murray outside. Over to the wing. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Smith outside. Out to Carter. Bulls moving the ball around. Craig down low. And finished off by Craig.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Buzelis. Craig sets a screen. Here he goes. Here's Buzelis. Floats one up. The shot missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls out front, up 3. And we'll return shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Buries it down low.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Giddey. And the layup is good. Giddey's got 9.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
A nice shot by Simons.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Pass to Vucevic. Up top, Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Now here's White. The kick out to Williams. Now Vucevic. He's covered by Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Portland trailing here. Over in the corner, Avdia. Here's Benton. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 8. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. To the middle. And here's Vucevic. Stolen by Grant. One-on-one here. Here's Benton. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Now, here's Avdia. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Down low. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Right side, Williams. And again, Chicago, no good. Portland leading by 4. Master Grant. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. White, good.
Head always on a swivel. LaVine making things happen with his passing.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. See coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Now, here's Sean. Takes it inside. Craig pulls it in.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Pass to Dosunmu. Craig sets a screen. The three. Knocks down the three ball. Craig's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith right side. Back to Dosunmu. Out to Smith. Clock at 4. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. It's stolen by Smith. Carter inside the three-point line. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we're
42. The Bulls, 41.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Pass to Vucevic. Levine looking around. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. And Giddey gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And they recover it. Now Klingon. And that's good off the glass that time.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And stolen by Murray.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Henderson attacking. Doesn't go that time. Levine with it. Outguarded by Murray. Levine, that's good.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Ayton with it. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Benton. Now here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Vucevic. The rebound by Simons.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Right wing. Pass to Levine. Back to Vucevic.
In the game.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Here's Benton. Sweet move. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's Vucevic. Giddey, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Levine with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. And then Levine with the jam.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Chicago leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bulls.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Josh Giddey.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Ayton. Fades back. Here's Chicago. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth.
Number 17, Shaedon Sharpe.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. Misses off the left iron. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building.